You already know who it is, man. It's your boy, Underrated Major. Today I'll be doing a video discussing new Fairy Tail game. Now, this is a trailer that I haven't actually seen. Yes, it is a new Fairy Tail game. I had not seen this trailer, so let's go ahead and get into this video. I'm excited to do a little reaction to it, and I'm gonna talk about the trailer at the end. So yeah, without further ado, let's go ahead and get into this little video. Okay, so I'm actually pretty excited because Fairy Tail doesn't have that standout game yet, if you know what I'm saying. So okay. I don't know what they're saying, but it looks like they're actually taking this serious. 6,000, I don't know what that means, but okay. Yo, pause. These graphics right now are looking crazy, and I gotta turn it down a little bit. But yo, these graphics look like they're actually taking it serious, because like the other Fairy Tail games, their graphics were like weird. So they're not weird, but they're just old school. So you know what I'm saying? This actually looks dope, seeing like actual like updated graphics. I wonder what this. Oh my god! Look how clear that would be. Yo, that looks so dope. Yo, oh my god, bro. I'm just imagining, like, is this gonna be like a fighting game, or is this gonna be like a story game? Like, what's the deal with this type of Fairy Tail game? Like, I wanna know more about this. And it says apparently it's coming out in 2018. So listen, I know I ain't do no time traveling, but it is 2018. It said 1 out of 39, all 16. Yeah, I don't know what any of this stuff means. It would be nice if they had a translator. Oh, is it like an arcade type thing? It just seemed like a arcade thing. Okay, yeah, I think it's like an arcade type thingy. Yeah, it looks like it's gonna be like an arcade type thing. I mean, it still looks pretty dope, because I know there's a lot of games that start off as arcade, like Mortal Kombat. Yeah, it still looks dope. I'm not perplexed. It still does look dope. I just want to see more gameplay and stuff. More stuff in Japanese that I don't understand. Oh, okay. I just see gameplay. Okay, I just seen gameplay. Okay, that's alright. This game's already 10 out of 10. I can tell this game's already a 10 out of 10. I can already tell. He was just using his dragon form. Okay. Yeah, they need to bring this out on consoles. I want to see more, like, I want to see like more actual. Okay, so that's pretty much it for the little trailer. Okay, the trailer, I'm not gonna flex, it was fire. It was 10 out of 10. And yeah, I like the trailer. There's a couple things I want to see. Number one, I want to see that trailer in English. Like, I just want to see all the numbers and stuff, because they was saying, like, the one number that caught my eye the most was like, it said like 1 out of like 316. Like, I don't know, the only thing that made me think of was how many chapters they're going to animate, because they said 1/316. So maybe they only went up to chapter 1 out of 316, or maybe they went up to chapter 316 out of, I believe Fairy Tail have 500 or so chapters. So yeah, I didn't really see anything. And another thing that makes me think that is I didn't really see anything that was like manga-ish, like that was like in the manga range, or that was like near like the anime completion, because I think 316 somewhere around Grand Magic Games, or somewhere around there, either Grand Magic Games or the Invasion, you know, the Future Sting, that arc, you know what I'm saying? I believe 316 somewhere around there, and I think that's where the anime for English left off. I'm not sure if they animated the 2014. I believe they did, but I know that a lot of fans, basically what I'm trying to say is that a lot of fans are still at the Grand Magic Games. A lot of Fairy Tail fans are still there because they don't want to get spoiled, or basically they're at the Tartaros arcs because they don't want to read the manga. So I can see why they wouldn't go too far, but yeah, the trailer was pretty dope. It was pretty good. I enjoyed it. But let's talk about some things that I want to see from this Fairy Tail game. Now, I don't, due to the trailer, the arcade, knowing that it's going to be an arcade type game, I believe it's going to be a fighting game. Like, I think that it's going to be a fighting game because you can't really play like an arcade story mode, you know what I'm saying? Like, you can't really do an arcade story mode. And I believe that if they're going to put this on consoles, it's not a bad thing to start out on, you know what I'm saying, on arcade. Because like I said, a lot of games do that concept. They'll start out on arcade mode and then they'll basically jump and put it on consoles, like Mortal Kombat. And sometimes even the arcade mode, they'll have like some stuff locked away that's only exclusive for like arcade mode. So I hope they don't do any of that with the Fairy Tail game, that if it does come to a console. But yeah, I do think that with this new Fairy Tail game, this will start opening the horizon, because now we know that Fairy Tail, the biggest thing that it was lacking, you know, from the push, is an anime game. Like, outside of like story, right, and all that stuff, the biggest thing that it was lacking was an anime game. Like, we're seeing series like Black Clover, My Hero Academia get a game. Like, really, these series have only been out for like a couple years and they're already getting games. Meanwhile, you got series like Fairy Tail or like Hunter x Hunter who doesn't even have a game. Like, come on, like, that was the main thing that Fairy Tail was lacking. I'm happy that it's finally getting it, although it is only on arcade, meaning it'll only be in Japan for a long time. Because if it was on PS4 or like, I don't know, I guess Xbox, I mean, if you really play Xbox, that's an L. But if it was on PS4, I would have been able to like download the Japanese version, you know, would have been able to play it, all this other stuff. But nah, they want to be difficult. They want to put it on freaking arcade. So now we gotta wait until they decide to drop it on PS4, if they decide to drop it on PS4, for that to come. But that still looks good regardless. So I hope, since it's an arcade version, they'll end up bringing it on the console. Now, like I said, it's a fighting style game, so let's see, or I believe it will be a fighting style game just because it's in the arcade. I want to see what type of concept would they go with. Like, would they go with the a 3D type fighting thing? I know a lot of anime fighters, they've been doing that recently. Dragon Ball Xenoverse, Naruto Shinobi Strikers, J-Stars, even if you played that, the new JoJo game, if you, well, not new, but the newest JoJo game, if you guys played that. Yeah, a lot of Japanese fighting games go with that 3D type style. Me personally, I'm not the biggest fan of that, you know what I'm saying? I like, because unless they make the combat feel like, I don't know, it has to be pulled off right. Like, you have to actually feel like you're hitting them, you know what I'm saying? Because some 3D fighting, it'll be like when you hit them, you don't even feel anything. Or would they go with a 2D type of fighting style, like maybe a One Piece Burning Blood, or maybe like a Mortal Kombat type-ish fighting style? Or would they even go 3D like with Naruto Storm, Ultimate Ninja Storm, how they do with that? You know, there's so many possibilities that they can go with when it comes to fighting routes. Me personally, from the way that I looked at it, it looks like that it's going to be like a 2D-ish type fighting thing, like a stand-up, because the graphics were like so good and all that stuff. Like, it just looks like that it's not going to be a lot of moving around. It's going to be straight up action. You know, they're showing a lot of like special scenes and stuff. Like, they're showing like transformations, all this other stuff. So yeah, this got me to believe that the Fairy Tail game, it could be dope, you know what I'm saying? It is going to be dope. I'm going to enjoy it a lot, you know what I'm saying? I think that this game, it has potential to be, you know, it has potential to actually do something. And the last thing I want to discuss is story. Now, like I said, it is only going up to one, from what I seen, the trailer didn't look like that it was showing too much spoilers type stuff. So I think that we'll be good off of that. But that means that it'll only go up, if I'm correct, that means it'll only go up to like the Grand Magic Games is. And even if it doesn't go up to the Grand Magic Games, it'll only go up to like the Tartaros arc. Let's say they do go to like where the anime ended. How would they do a story mode for this fighting game? Like, the main way how I can see them doing it is them just, I don't think that they should go through the whole story mode just in case they do end up bringing it on console. Who knows, they might end up, because if they bring it on console, they might end up making like a second game if the game does well. So depending on how, you know, there's a lot of stuff that has to go, that goes into when you think about gaming. So this, let's just say they're not going to make a second game. would they complete the story mode all the way in one game? That would be a lot of stuff. So I think that they'll have to make a second game if they do decide to bring it on console, because there will be a lot of story, unless they decide to make the game like, you know, maybe like 100 hours of worth of story mode and they chop up some of the story mode. I don't know. That's that. So I want to see how the story mode will be handled. I expect it'll be just majority fighting and stuff, you know what I'm saying? Nothing too crazy. But yeah, overall, that's what we see it for this little video. New Fairy Tail game coming out 2018. Arcade. It's going to most likely start off in the arcade, but I can't wait till we finally get it over here in the States. Comment what you guys think down below. Subscribe if you haven't. Peace out.